the most insane thing a family member expected you to do? My sister-in-law demanded that I name my newborn daughter Angel Grace after her miscarriage. Rachel had always been the queen of my husband's family, but after losing her baby 3 years ago, she started controlling everything with her grief. So when I announced my pregnancy at Sunday dinner, her fork clattered onto her plate. She stared at my belly like I'd slapped her, then ran upstairs sobbing. Jake's mother hissed, "How could you be so cruel?" My happy news curdled in my stomach like spoiled milk. After a week of silence, his mother summoned us for a family meeting. Rachel sat in her late father's armchair, clutching tissues. "I've been having visions. My angel spirit chose your womb. This baby is meant to be Angel Grace." She slid a paper across the table. The name, weekly belly bonding, first hold after birth, spiritual guardian status. If you refuse, you're stealing my baby's soul. The family will never forgive you. Jake stayed silent. The next 7 months were hell. Daily demands for bump photos, surprise visits with her hands on my belly, whispering to Angel, baby gifts monogrammed with that name. At my shower, she gave a speech about our angel returning home. Jake wanted to compromise. I couldn't sleep, couldn't nest, couldn't choose anything without Rachel's input. My pregnancy became her show. At 8 months, Rachel announced at dinner, "I'm moving in for the baby's first 3 months." She produced a schedule with her as Mama R and me as birth support, then matching mommy necklaces. Finally, her phone screamed. A Facebook draft saying, "Waiting for my angel to arrive." Something inside me snapped. I made my plans quietly. I changed my hospital registration, password protected everything, and told the nurses no visitors. I found a good lawyer who explained grandparent rights in our state. To Rachel and the family, I played along, nodding when she talked about the nursery she'd set up in her apartment. I told them the doctor thought I might deliver late. 2 weeks before my due date, I scheduled an induction. I didn't tell Jake until we were in the car heading to the hospital. Labor was peaceful. No drama, no Rachel, no demands. When the nurse placed my daughter on my chest, I whispered her real name, Emma Catherine. She was perfect, with dark hair and my nose. For 2 days, we existed in a bubble of joy. Only my parents knew. When we got home, I finally texted Jake's family a photo. Surprise! Emma came early. Everyone's healthy. My phone stayed silent for 6 hours. Then Jake's mom responded with cold congratulations. Rachel posted that she was taking a social media break for personal reasons. 2 weeks later, Rachel showed up at my door with a man in an expensive suit. "This is my lawyer," she said, pushing past me into my living room. Her eyes were wild, scanning for Emma. The lawyer cleared his throat. "My client is seeking legal recognition as the psychological parent of the child you call Emma. Her name is Angel Grace." He listed their claims: intentional infliction of emotional distress, fraud, alienation of affection. Rachel had documented everything. The belly photos I'd sent, recordings of me agreeing to consider her suggestions, receipts for the nursery she bought. "You made promises," Rachel said, her voice shaking. "That baby is mine. You stole her." Jake came home to find me backed against the wall while Rachel demanded to see her daughter. The harassment escalated daily. Rachel called constantly, leaving voicemails about how I destroyed her life. She posted on social media about stolen babies and evil women who prey on the infertile. Some of Jake's relatives believed her. His parents demanded we compromise by giving Rachel weekends. Jake started sleeping on the couch, torn between his wife and his sister. I stopped leaving the house, afraid of who might be watching. Then one evening, Rachel crossed the final line. I was feeding Emma when I heard car doors slam outside. Through the peephole, I saw Rachel with 2 police officers. "We're here for a wellness check," one officer said when I cracked the door open. "This woman says you're mentally unstable and have her baby." Rachel pushed forward. "I have proof," she screamed, waving papers. "Look at the nursery receipts. Look at the messages." She promised me. The officers exchanged glances as Rachel's voice grew more hysterical. "That's Angel Grace, my angel. She came back to me." One officer gently moved Rachel back while the other asked to come inside. They saw Emma, healthy and clean, saw my organized home, saw the restraining order paperwork I'd started but hadn't filed yet. "Ma'am," the older officer said to Rachel, "I think you need to leave this family alone." Rachel lunged for the door. "You don't understand. She's mine. The spirits told me." The officers had to physically restrain her. As they walked her to the patrol car, she kept screaming about stolen angels and promises. The older officer came back. "File that restraining order tonight," he said quietly. "Document everything. This woman needs help, but not from you." They took Rachel for a psychiatric evaluation that night. The judge granted my emergency restraining order the next morning. The restraining order stands, but Jake's family split forever. We lost half of them defending Emma's right to her own name. We had to move twice when cars that looked like Rachel's kept passing by. And now Emma asks why she only has one set of grandparents. Sometimes at night I still check the locks twice, but at least my daughter is Emma Catherine and not Angel Grace.